Yep, switch. I'll get out on that. Wow. It's like top plays versus not plays.
No plays.
Versus no plays. I'm gonna cut right now. Oh no. We can't get goose egged off our own event.
Oh, we can.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Morant is out there with Jones. And it's Bane in at the 3. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Ball to pass to Richards. Charlotte moving it around. Rozier. Good. Nice job down low.
And you cannot leave anybody open on balls, team, because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
With the assist.
Bane looking around. Jones from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And, you know, that means not only does the ball have to move, but players have to move. Prevent the defense from loading up on one side or the other.
Now here's Jones after Gordon Hayward's miss. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Rozier. Sweet little floater.
How about the touch by Terry Rozier on that floater? That is not an easy shot, folks. Matter of fact, I think it's one of the hardest shots in the game.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Count the basket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Bane against Hayward. Ball feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. The pass to Hayward. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis.
There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league.
And Adams with the basket on the assist by Jones.
Assist from
Nothing seems to phase Adams, even when you get physical with it.
Ball, the pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. Right wing. Here's Washington, and it's out of bounds. They say it was a nice touch by Jackson. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Washington.
substitution on the court.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And again, the Hornets missing. And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
Now, Ball. After the missed 3 from Jones. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Some changes for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richard. Cody Martin comes in for Rozier. And Smith subbed in for Ball. Now here's Jones.
Dennis Smith.
First shot, first basket. He's out the blocks fast.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Oubre against Jones. Oubre passes to Williams. Tipped away. Jones against Oubre. Here's Brooks, and he dunks it down.
And they have owned in the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked but with a purpose. And they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Now here's Hayward. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy. Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Oubre. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Hayward kicks to Smith. 5 to shoot. And they get it. Williams dishes to Hayward. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Jones from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, he's doing all this work from behind you.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the court.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking at it.
7, the Grizzlies. 20.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. P.J. Washington is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Richards in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played superb basketball. He had 44 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Back to Oubre. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Bane passes to Jones. Loads it up there for Bane.
They are just killing on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Deep two from Ball. Rebounded by Jackson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bain. Great D that time from Oubre.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And the Hornets call time here. Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Jones with it, now guarded by Ball. Bain against Oubre. Morant with a wide-open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got his first 3 points of the game.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Now here's Oubre. He has 5. To halt the run. No good on that one. And Memphis the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
2 minutes.
Now Ball after the missed 3 from Jones.
2 minutes.
Pass to Oubre. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Beyond the arc. And the Hornets miss again.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Oubre. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And the Hornets miss again. Now the Grizzlies with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Here's Rozier. The Grizzlies making the shot. Top of the key Ball. With the teardrop. And yes, it's good. And that's now 6 points for Terry Rozier.
You know, inside Rozier certainly doesn't have the height advantage, but he's quick and crafty and can find ways to the basket.
Now, here's Bain. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Jones for 3. A rebound by Washington.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Richards passes to Rozier. Outside Ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Jones backs for 2. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked it, yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Memphis with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins, he's 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Jones is out there with Morant. And it's Bane in at the 3. Jones from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Jones has got 20.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Deep 2 from Ball. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Pass the ball. Here's Rozier. In the corner, it's Hayward. No good on the 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lead to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And Martin subbed in for Rozier. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Back to Ball. Taken away. Here's Clark. Passes it to Morant. It's good. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And Charlotte can't hang on to the ball. And the Hornets making a change here. Smith is checked in. Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis. To the middle. That one, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Smith dishes to Martin. Good on the bucket.
Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Memphis has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Morant finds Bane. Here's the teardrop. No good from Clark. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Martin, the pass to Smith. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. Out to Hayward. Lets it go from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the basket by Jones.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
1:43 left in the third quarter of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bane against Martin. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. And Bane pulls it down. And here are the Grizzlies now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with.
Also no problem for Memphis as they get the win.
Ladies and gentlemen,
To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't
we hope you enjoy this
at all. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alton, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Don't take it, Danny.
Oh no, Danny.
You're nutty.
I just sprayed it out. Thanks, everybody.
That's how you lose 22-0. Danny with the grade out. That's pretty impressive. I think that's the first grade out we've had.
3v3s. No fouls. It's my normal game.
Good job, No Sleep Uno. We will do quite a bit of practicing when 24 comes out.
With the trade deadline approaching, RJ, rumor mill has been active. How does that affect a player when their names are being mentioned in trade rumors?
Well, it can be a blow to your confidence, and it makes it tough to trust the organization at times. And if players are well-liked, it can tear a locker room apart. I've seen it.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with Embiid, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Outside Jones. The three ball. And no good. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Suggs. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Up top, Brooks. Defended by Wagner. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Now here's Adams. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes. And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Anthony, the pass to Carter. To the paint. Here's Suggs. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Brooks outside. Morant finds Jones. From downtown. No luck on that one. And Orlando the other way now. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Morant, the pass to Jones. To halt the run. Knocks it down from distance.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage, he's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Now here's Carter. Last game he had 28 points. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Here's Jones. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Timeout called, the Magic.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have a momentum. The coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
So both teams making some changes here. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Suggs, defended by Jones. Here's Suggs. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Fultz. And in the game with Oklahoma City, he did not play well. Pass to Suggs. Shot from the mid-range. He squares up and sinks it. Suggs has got 6.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Outside Jones. The 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Tillman. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Jones.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Jones against Fultz. With 4 on the clock. It doesn't go for him.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
While this call may not decide the game, always prefer to get it right.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 5. And we'll be back with you shortly.
4:07 Nancy.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. MP is out there with Ja Morant, and it's Bane in at the 3 spot.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He dropped 23 points and also did a lot of damage from long. Everything is going well for this team. His play has certainly helped. Let's see if they can stay hot, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Memphis leading.
And Franz Wagner, one of the surprises of the 2021 rookie class. He had a great rookie campaign, one of a handful of terrific rookies.
Here's Jackson, and there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Banchero. Jones grabs the board. And Wagner wasn't viewed as an exciting selection. He's been terrific, Grant.
BA, you know, he finds ways to contribute each game. You knew he'd be a solid shooter out of the gate, but he also has a great touch in and around the paint to be a threat inside.
Anthony outside. Back to Fultz. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Fultz against Morant. Fultz can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And the basket by Baines. Baines got his first points in this one.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Back to Anthony. Pass to Fultz. And here's Carter. To the inside. Tries to snap the cold streak. Here's Anthony. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Morant. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Bain, the pass to Jones. Fires from deep. The rebound by Carter.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. The first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Magic, 26. The Grizzlies, 29.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. So it's Orlando now. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Jones, the pass to Adams. Down low. Here's Brooks. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That's on Franz Wagner.
The adjustment. Man, what a finish.
And about Brooks becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Here's Anthony. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. Anthony's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tight-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Pass to Suggs. Clock at 6. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Jones' shot is good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Orlando trailing here. Pass to Suggs. Carter with it. Back to Suggs. Takes a 13-footer. The shot misses. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Brooks, the pass to Moran. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Wendell Carter. The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Brooks.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Pass to Suggs. He on the arc. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Jones from outside. That misses. He's 7 for 14 on the night.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Suggs. Up and in on the layup. Suggs has got 12 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Fultz with it, guarded by Moran. Fultz passes to Wagner. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball. Collins, he's checked in for Suggs. Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Jackson. Memphis has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Jones from outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Carter. Tough touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Lets it go from deep. Jones misses.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Ja Morant picks one up.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Greg, watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Isaac outside. Jones against Wagner.
Memphis foul. Jones.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis. And he can't get the first one. Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
Wagner taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Wagner against Jones. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Moran against Fultz. Shoots over Moran. They get it back. Back to Wagner. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
A nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Here's Fultz. Buzzer beater. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly
the Grizzlies 49.
And fourth quarter action is
substitution
checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Anthony. Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jones. Jackson outside. Pass to Moran.
Here's
Jones.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter here. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Thanks to all of you who joined us to make 2K TV Tuesday a huge success.
Now it's time to shout out the players that shined above the rest. We have a tie this time, so our 2K TV Tuesday MVPs are Toxica and Bugs 3034. Congratulations.
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, they've got Sexton. Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Jones, no luck. Outside, Sexton. Now the pass to Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. Outside, Jones. Dishes it to Brooks. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Now, here's Olynyk. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. Deep 2 from Clarkson. It's hauled in by Adams.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Pass to Clarkson. Outside, Sexton. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Jackson, count it, good.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Brooks against Markkanen. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Clarkson. No good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Colin Sexton.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot out.
Baines checked in for Brooks. And Utah also making a switch. Gaze checked in. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Markkanen with him, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
First personal foul. Jazz substitution.
Memphis with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Jones from outside. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Jones. Outside, Sexton. 6 to shoot. Releases from 15. Another miss by Utah.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Baines.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
Now here's Jones. Really played well against Orlando in his last game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Abaji. They get it back. And that one's good, Fontecchio.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Outside, Jones. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He gets that one.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Jones jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And so it's Memphis. Head to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
16. The Jazz. 9.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
They've got Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Adams. Then it's Morant. And it's Brooks in the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Jones is running. And they pick up 2. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
This guy is used to drawing contact. Adams outworks and out-hustles anyone in his way.
Pass to Clarkson. Up top, Markkanen. Brooks covering. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to 10 on the bucket from Markkanen.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
On the basket by Jones.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. That Magic is the rare talent who redefines the point guard position.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Jones for 3. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Jazz trail by 15. And the pass to Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic put on a performance. He had 30 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. That was just the latest in a solid string of performances from him. Obviously looking to keep the momentum going here this evening. We'll see how he does, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Jazz trail by 18. Clarkson on the wing to stop the run. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
This has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Jones for 3, and no good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Sexton deciding where to go with it. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The Jazz with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Last time they met was in Utah.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Ja Morant. Here's Horton Tucker. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Jones has it in the corner. And there's Jackson on the assist by Jones.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Dunn. They could use a bucket. This is a Stephon Chekio. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
To make that State at this time.
And so it's Memphis holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense.
The Jazz, 17.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
So on the floor for Utah, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Back to Sexton. And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Jones from outside. And it's Utah with the rebound. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Jones against Markkanen. There's the 3. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Grizzlies. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Clarkson outside. Lets a floater go. And the rejection by Jackson.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clarkson outside. Puts it up. Another miss by Utah.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. Jones for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jones has got 21.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Outside, Markkanen. They need this. No good off the back of the rim.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 from 2. The first one falls. Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in. And it's Bane in for Dylan Brooks. And Utah with a change here, too. Horton Tucker's checked in. For Utah, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. And then Morant slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Kept alive. Here's Horton Tucker. Morant with some nice D.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Jones. Pass to Horton Tucker. Lets it go. To stop the drought. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Marking in against Bain. He dishes it to Morant. Good on the shot. Morant's got 10 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Horton Tucker, the pass to Sexton. They get the rebound.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Outside, Jones, the three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
There's the pass to Markkanen. Guarded by Jackson. Left side, Sexton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for John Morant. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Jones. Dunn covering. Kicks it out to Jones. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Memphis up in front, delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And you see it right there on display.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jackson. Jones is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Tillman in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Azubuike, and he banks in the lane.
And I just love seeing Gabe share the ball. A solid distributor, given his size and ability to see over defenders.
Jones for 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Utah. Passes to Abaji. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
On the basket by Jones.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Jazz shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Back to Dunn. Pass to Fontecchio. From deep. No good. Shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Jones looking for an opening. Jones against Dunn. Steps back and fires. Again, Memphis.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Abaji. They get it again as a... Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Pass to Kennard. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Jones, no luck. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Kennard kicks to Jones.
2 minutes.
Outside, Jones.
2 minutes.
Fires the 3. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That one wide left. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. The pass to Kennard. Here's Tillman. Outside, Jones. Off target from outside. Utah shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Passes it to Abaji. Fontecchio, Kennard covering. As Azubuike, the pass to Fontecchio. Gay against Jackson. Over Jackson. Gay misses.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Jones kicks to Jones. The miss. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They quarterback dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So